matters significantly that the ninth of the Lyon children was to become the Queen of England, and more besides, Queen of Great Britain, Ireland, and of the British dominions beyond the seas, last Empress of India, and, for 15 years, First Lady of the British Commonwealth. Moreover, when these dignities passed from Elizabeth Lyon upon the death of husband King George VI, she personally chose her own style and title thenceforth, and elected to become known as Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, while to her own household and court circle she remains simply Queen Elizabeth, an endearing Queen of Hearts in the imagined affection of millions. With this writing, we commemorate the golden jubilee of her queenhood, 50 years on 11th of December 1986, since the abdication of Edward VIII, when her husband succeeded to the British throne as King George VI, and she became his queen consort. My wife and helpmeet at my side, he complimented her amid the gravity of his accession council. Like the Diana, she had been a girl of 19 or 20 when first welcomed into the royal family, and in fact was no more than 22 when she married the then Duke of York in Westminster Abbey. 13 years of happy wedded domesticity ensued in the comparatively gentle light that shines upon a royal duchess, followed by the challenging 15 years of her husband's reign, and her 35 years and more of valiant widowhood. The ever-changing turbulent decades that have constantly acclaimed her as one of the most popular women in our world. In the beginning, newspapers continually reminded their readers that the little Duchess had been born a commoner. A chilling emphasis quickly diminished when she proved herself an uncommonly royal lady. Researchers who consulted the Register of Births, that vast listing of the population, found her indeed in the volume for June to September 1900, indexed on page 325, merely as Lyon, Elizabeth A.M., although the details of birthplace are now known to be incorrect. For more than half a century, relying upon the birth certificate attested by her father, every relevant reference book gave her place of birth at St. Paul's, Walden Bury, Hertfordshire. In the ancient parish church of St. Paul's, Walden, moreover, soon after her coronation, the Queen Mother with her husband had unveiled a creamy commemorative plaque. In this parish she was born, and here she worshipped. Not born at Glamis, therefore, nor at the Earl of Strathmore's other home, Streatham Castle in County Durham, which had been ironically demolished to its foundations in the year of her wedding. 2 months before her 80th birthday, in response to an inquirer, the Queen Mother astonished all, save her closest friends and kinfolk, by announcing through her Clarence House staff that she had always known she was born in London. To this statement she declined ever since to add details. An explanation which does not take us very far has been provided by Dorothy Laird, one of her best trusted biographers. Some things remain very private and secret. She dislikes all things being known about her at all times, and will keep little inconsequential matters to herself, even from her own household. To the British with their overweight of tradition, and to their American cousins, a monarch, and his wife also, needs a birthplace, like a baker needs flour. Where, then, in the teeming metropolis? No one, including Her Majesty, will ever know, asserts a press attaché, and the world confronts a wry riddle. The younger school of royal biography has had a hard time of it lately, what with disowned birthplaces, erasures in baptismal registers, vanished medical records and missing letters. It has been authoritatively denied to the present author that the child was born at St. Ermin's. Some residual knowledge, then. One could be warmer with an opening scene in the Strathmore's fresh-painted new apartment in Grosvenor Gardens, the night of 3rd of August. In the Waldens, around Queen Elizabeth's childhood home, there remains an abiding folk memory that she was born in a carriage, a closed four-wheeler, a cab, perhaps even a growler from the rank at Victoria.